Greetings! Previously we discussed supply schemes and operation planning. Today we start studying the manufacturing processes. First we need to start the manufacturing process. We're going to create production orders and prepare the supply of raw materials. A production order is used to define the material to be produced, plant location where production has to be done, date and time of production, and quantity of goods required. A production order also defines which components and the sequence of operations are to be used and how the order costs are to be settled. During the previous lesson, we created a production plan. Now let's create a production order based on this plan. Go to Manufacturing, into Shop Management, Production Orders. The production manager usually creates production orders based on the production plans. Click Create and select by plan. Select Scenario, Production, Month that we created before. Use the current month as the time frame. In the Company field, select SPS Manufacturing GmbH as our production branch office. Click Next to move on. Next, we need to mark the goods to add to the order. To do this, select all the lines and click Select to Order. We don't have to place an order exactly like this. We can order just a few of the available products or divide the output into several pots. Click Create Orders. The production order is now generated. Great job! Let's move on to managing the order. Go to Manufacturing, into Shop Management, Order Queue Management. As you can see, your order is displayed here. In once ERP Production Management is distributed between the production manager and the material planner. The dispatchers manage such sections as Order Queue Management, Stage Dispatching, and Production Orders. First, the production manager generates a production order with being generated status. Then the production manager can see the order and change the order status to For Production, define production priorities, generate stages, create the production schedule, and generate the orders to meet the demand. It's not necessary to change the status for orders generated based on the production plan. They will have For Production status assigned automatically. Once the production stages are generated and the execution is started, the order is transferred to the Materials Planner. The Materials Planner is in charge of the production stage documents containing output, costs, and work data. Go to Manufacturing, Order Queue Management. Set the Dispatcher Department filter to Central Dispatcher Department. Click Actions. Generate production stages. You'll be prompted to fill in supply and shipment and stages. First, select Reserve at Warehouse and then to Supply. The numbers that appear indicate the sequence of actions. In our case, if the materials are available at the warehouse, they will be reserved for this production order. If the available materials are not enough to cover the demand, the missing materials will be produced. You should be already familiar with the production plans from the previous lessons. Now click Generate. The State of Order Stage Fulfillment icon shows us that a supply is required. Let's identify and fix it. Double-click the icon to open Stage Dispatching form. You can use filtering by order and supply requirement here. Here you can see which production stages have errors. Now let's talk about providing materials for production orders. Go to Manufacturing, Order Fulfillment States. Here you can manage production materials for the order as a whole, or for individual material items in the order. Let's create the order fulfillment data. Set Warehouse to Workshop 1 Storeroom and click Generate. As you can see, our table includes several supply options: Reserve and Warehouse. If the material is in stock in the warehouse, or reserve it for our order. Reserve to date. This option reserves materials that aren't yet in stock in the warehouse, but the purchase order is already created for them. As soon as they arrive, they will be reserved. Reserve in all warehouses. This reserves materials from any warehouse. It's good to use this option if the goods arrive to the shop from a central warehouse. To supply. If no other options are available, the entire amount is displayed here. The goods are provided according to the supply scheme. In our case, all materials are displayed in this column. Congratulations! We successfully generated the production orders and supplied materials for them. Good luck!